All right, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Coach Dave here. And before we dive into the turkey, the traditions, again, the family and the football, I want to take a moment and I want us to focus on something that can actually bring us way more happiness and fulfillment, and that is gratitude. I want to talk to you about a practice that you can do, and it doesn't have to be just on Thanksgiving, but you can do this practice anytime, and it's going to give you that sense of fulfillment and happiness. It's amazing, and the scientists prove it, what gratitude can do to you, for you. And in this video, I'm going to talk to you about what I call REP. Okay, it's an acronym that I use, and it stands for reflect, express, and practice. And so I want to go over this real quick, and you can use this every day. You don't have to just do it on Thanksgiving, all right? So let's dive into what I'm talking about. The first one is going to be to reflect on what you're grateful for. So every morning I have a routine where I will get some quiet time and I will just reflect on the things that I'm grateful for in the past, and also some of the things that I'm grateful for that's coming, because I want to have that anticipation. I want to have that expectation. Now, you don't have to make it big. Start small. Start by just doing 3 things. What are you grateful for? Ask yourself that question and list 3 things. Now, here's the thing. You can do it in your head, which is perfectly fine. But the second part to it is to journal it, to write it down. And writing it down also adds another element to it, okay? Your brain actually has some sort of, chemical release through the writing process. And what I like to do, I've got a couple different methods actually, to be honest with you. First of all, I've got a journal. This is the Todd Durkin Impact Journal. And it's got a morning and it's got an evening, but it asks the question, I am grateful this morning for. And again, you can list out as many as you want, but start with 3. Okay. Now, you don't even need prompted questions. You can just use a regular journal that's blank, and you can just start writing down everything you're thankful for the day. I'll put the date. Sometimes I'll put the time, and you have it. And here's the beauty of writing it down is that you get to go back and look at it, because we're so busy, we're so focused on the next thing, we forget. And when you go back through and you actually look at a different day and you're like, oh man, you know what? I forgot. So-and-so did this for me. I'm super thankful for that. And it just changes your attitude, changes your mindset, okay? The third thing is share your gratitude with loved ones. And this is perfect for Thanksgiving. One of the things we like to do with our family is we'll sit around the table. Of course, my teenagers sometimes will roll their eyes, but I'll ask everybody to just go around the room and just say one thing that they are grateful for. It could be what they're grateful for today, what they're grateful for this year, or what they're grateful for in their life. So it's just a simple act of going around the room and sharing with others, those people that love you. Let them know. All right, let them know what you're thankful for. I'm telling you, not only is it going to bless you, it's going to bless them. All right, so that's reflect. You want to reflect on the things you're grateful for. Start small, journal it, and share. Second thing is to express your gratitude to others. So this kind of goes hand in hand with the whole Thanksgiving ritual that we do, but you want to write someone, and again, in our digital age, it doesn't have to be a note, although, man, how great is it sometimes to see a little note, whether it be a sticky note to your loved one or, a note to your kid, but you can send a text message. I know that there's a practice of going through your contacts and just sending a thank you or gratitude note to somebody, maybe somebody you hadn't seen in a while, that you're just grateful for them being in your life and for what they've done for you. And so that's another way to express it. Again, verbally acknowledge those that make your life better. Telling others about somebody is also going to help you feel better. And then the third thing is to actually use social media to share stories. Again, really, that's what social media was all about. Before we got into all the craziness with the politics and, people, trolling and bashing others, it was really about connection with friends and family and sharing stories and, just telling others, that you're grateful for them for the things that they've done and been in your life. And so express those things to others. Let them know, because when you're gone, unless maybe you have a journal that they can read or something, they may not know it. So share it, express it to others. And the other one, when we talk about rep, is practice. It's the actions of doing. And that really right there sometimes can be the most beneficial thing about this whole aspect of gratitude, is actually giving back to others. So I talked about here, or I wrote down, volunteering your time sometimes, is the best thing to do. You don't have to financially provide for a cause. Volunteering your time, and I'm telling you right now, you will get so much fulfillment from it. For my family, I'm super thankful for the fact that they belong to what's called National Charity League. It's an organization, it's for moms and daughters, and they've been doing it since my oldest, I believe, was in middle school or junior high or whatever. And throughout the years, they volunteer their times. And then there's an opportunity for me to tag along and to join along. And two of the ones that I've done that I really have enjoyed is Feed the City and Bed Start. And I'll tell you what, now Feed the City is great because, there's a lot of people in there, a lot of energy, making sandwiches, and then obviously providing tons of food and feeding the homeless. But the Bed Start was something that really opened up my eyes, because you're in your local community and you're going around to others, and people are donating their stuff. They have I don't know what you want to call it. I call it a transfer station, where then you'll go pick it up and then you'll go deliver it to those people that need it. And you go actually into their homes. I mean, we went up 3 flights of stairs to an apartment to a family that had just moved here from somewhere in South America. And they were so thankful for, obviously the furniture, and then for us to be able to bring it up and set it up. And and I've only done it a couple of times, but I can tell you that when I do it, I feel great. I feel such a sense of fulfillment and gratitude and just happiness. And I'm telling you, volunteering your time, that is one of the easiest and the best ways for you to find that fulfillment. And then offer acts of kindness to your neighbors. Look for opportunities, whether it be like assisted living or, senior centers. I'm telling you, when you go into those, and I remember as a college student, we had to do some, volunteering at some of the senior centers, and they loved seeing people, because sometimes you may be the only person that they see, for the day, or, other than the people that are there. So they love interacting. So get out there and volunteer and offer acts of kindness. Maybe help your neighbor. Your neighbor's going through a tough time or a tough season. Maybe offer just to mow their yard. I've heard stories upon stories of people that, have just mowed their yard because they knew that their neighbor was, struggling with something, and they were super thankful for it. And the person that did it was felt so great. And the final one is, again, in the terms of Thanksgiving, sharing, food and resources, because there is a lot of people out there that are homeless and that are hungry. And so it's an opportunity. I know one year, family went and volunteered like at a soup kitchen or whatever, and just help feed the homeless and stuff like that. So there's lots of opportunities to do that. And it doesn't always have to be just on Thanksgiving. I mean, obviously we have the holiday season coming up, but depending on when you're listening to this, you have an opportunity in your community to serve and to give back to others. And I'm telling you, you will feel grateful for it. You will have a sense of fulfillment. And so as we close this out, I first of all want to say I am super thankful for all of you that are, subscribed to my channel, all those people that I've had the opportunity to impact over the years with my coaching. And then all those people that are going to be coming to me and watching this video and watching my YouTube channel and getting some of the information, then taking it and actually transforming their lives. So super grateful for that. And if you'd like, I'd love to have you share this with somebody that needs to maybe, hear it, that they're kind of maybe stuck. And I'm telling you, this is one way they can get unstuck, is by starting to practice the act of gratitude. And then comment below. Let me know, what is one of the things that you love to do? What is a tradition you do with your family or your community that gives you a sense of fulfillment and gratitude? All right? Now, I hope you guys have an amazing Thanksgiving. I would say, let's go Cowboys. But this year, not so much. We'll see. Anyway, this is Coach Dave signing off.